Good afternoon, Matt. It's Saturday, August 17th, and this will be the first video of our vlogging channel. I just wanted to start off by giving you some information that you may not have known about dollars. But before we do that, I have to figure out where to give you this information because I have no idea where I'm going to be vlogging for the next however many months you're going to be gone. Should I vlog in my theater room? Possibly. Or should I vlog in my computer chair? Perhaps. Although there's one place I think we can be fairly certain that I won't be vlogging from, and that is on second thought, it is a rather nice day outside. Okay, Matt, so there are a couple things I wanted to share with you, and they all come from this book. It's called The Buck Book. All sorts of things to do with a dollar bill besides spend it. It's kind of interesting. My mom gave this book to me a couple weeks ago. As you can see, it's a bunch of origami things you can do with a dollar bill. And it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Today I bring you not 10, but 11 facts about bucks that you may not have known. Fact number 1. The first buck that was declared legal tender, meaning everyone had to accept it, was issued during the Civil War. These bills, aptly called greenbacks, were used to pay soldiers at times when coins were scarce. Fact number 2. Should you inadvertently burn, shred, soak, or otherwise mutilate your money, the kind people in the Office of Currency Standards in Washington, D.C. will sort through the remains in search of redeemable money. If they can account for 51% of a bill, they'll give you a replacement. These folks have seen it all. Burned mattresses, moldy money, unburied treasure. In one noteworthy case, several $100s were retrieved from the belly of one very unhappy cow. Fact number 3. The largest bill ever printed was the $100,000 bill. Woodrow Wilson was the president honored on this bill. Fact number 4. It costs a mere 4.1 cents to make a $1 bill. Of course, if you want a real bargain, go for the $100 bill. It costs just the same. Fact number 5. Back in 1916, you could return dirty money to Washington to be laundered. If the money was in good enough shape, it would be washed, ironed, and reissued. Fact number 6. It used to be that some currency was issued as gold or silver certificates, and you could actually cash your buck in for whichever metal backed it. The last silver certificates were phased out in 1968, some years after gold certificates were discontinued. Nowadays, you only see Federal Reserve notes. If you tried to cash in one of these, you'd get a funny look from your banker and not much more. Today's bucks are only backed by a promise and our faith in them as legal tender. Fact number 7. When bucks finally wear out, they're sent back to the nearest Federal Reserve Bank, where they're run through a machine that sorts out the good, the bad, and the counterfeit. The counterfeit bills are sent on to the Secret Service for investigation. The tired bills are first pulverized and then buried, sometimes in the local landfill. Until a couple of years ago, these bills were incinerated, but because of the lead used in the ink, burning bucks has become an environmental no-no. Fact number 8. All U.S. currency is printed at the Bureau of Printing and Engraving in either Washington, D.C. or Fort Worth, Texas. Between the 16 presses at the two plants, they can churn out 2.5 million bills a day. Not a bad day's work, especially when $100 bills are being printed. Fact number 9. Paul Revere gets credit for engraving the plates for the first paper money printed in the U.S. This continental currency was just one of many kinds of money floating around at a time when banks could print their own. Most people preferred gold or silver coins to the paper stuff. Fact number 10. Back before the days of paper money, Americans traded buckskins, hence the name bucks. Imagine the thrill you'd feel after winning the 1772 lottery and taking home $1 million bucks. Fact number 11. The Secret Service was originally set up in 1865 to combat widespread counterfeiting. It was estimated that 1/3 of the money in circulation at that time was phony. And that's all the really interesting facts in that book that we have for today. Alright, Matt, through the magic of editing, I will soon be in my room, okay? Ready for this? Ready? I'm gonna teleport real quick, okay? 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, see ya.